Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. As you can see in today's video, we're going to be fishing this Ozarks stream, which is absolutely crystal clear. This looks like a nice, deep, slow pool over there, right after some rapids, which should be pretty good. There's sunfish, smallmouth, a few largemouth, trout, all in this river. I've got a little beetle spin type thing. A little bit of red, a little bit of white, should be good. Oh, got a hit. First hit of the day. Coming right off one of these rocks. Oh, another hit. It's two now. I think they were little bluegill, but... And we are going up this stream trying to catch some smallmouth, trout, honestly, whatever decides to make its way over here. The river moves a little bit slower through here, and it's absolutely crystal clear. You can just tell it's so crystal clear. Man, those bluffs gotta be over 150 to 200 feet tall. I mean, it's clean enough. I'm going to drink out of it in my life straw to see what it tastes like. I mean, I could probably drink it absolutely straight, but let's just see. That water tastes very good coming out of the life straw. I mean, it just tastes straight up like better than tap water, unchemicalized tap water. I'll put you guys under so you can see, but it's just crystal clear. Alright, come on, buddy. I was talking to this friendly fisherman over here, and I missed the catch. There we go. He is about 7 inches long, I would say. Caught him on this little tiny jig, and off he goes back to his home. He's actually one of the bigger ones that I saw, a nice little smallmouth. But back deep in this hole, they really like this small jig that I just kind of throw in and pop it a few times, and they like it. Well, I pretty much fished the crap out of that little hole, and so now we are trudging along through the shallows to see if we can find a little something bigger. Again, using a little tiny jig with a little chunk trailer, just a little crawdad imitation, and letting it sit. It was probably about 5 to 7 feet of water. I tried a rooster tail, a beetle spin, weightless Senko, literally everything for about 2 hours. Got nothing. Then I put the jig on, I got a bite, and then nothing for hours. And so then I put the jig on again, and I caught it, but this friendly fellow was coming over here to just ask me what I was throwing, and then of course, as soon as that happened, is when I caught it. So, that's how it goes sometimes. I am heading to the creek for the final time today. I guess I should call it a river, really. But it's about 5:30 and sunset's about 6:38, so got about an hour of good fishing, maybe an hour and a half. This lure absolutely crushes smallmouth. I'm mostly targeting deep holes where the water isn't moving so much. Slightly deeper water, because that's typically where they like to hang out. You can tell by watercolor how deep it is. And, oh, that was a bite. Already a bite. And so this is, it's about 30 to 40 minutes before sunset. That looks like a great hole that I just targeted. And it's only a matter of time before one hits. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, he came off. We had one bite already though. That's a good sign. This is a really deep rocky hole. So another thing is that they smallmouth really like to stay in these little rocky deep pools. And so with this craw imitation, I'm just letting it sink and popping it up like you can see there. And a lot of the time they'll pick it up and you can't really tell. And then all of a sudden they'll just start running with it. So that hook set is very important with the jig, I've noticed. And I'll be honest, I don't have a ton of experience with the jig, but I'm getting started with it. And this is a pretty small, I believe, probably considered a finesse jig. If I still had my boots on before they had gotten wet, then I would definitely put them on. Something that I really like is I can feel all the little rocks that I'm popping it over, just like a crawdad would, which is really making it even more realistic. Oh, there's a little fish followed it. There's a lot of little smallmouth, a few largemouth in here I know, and even some trout. And I know that the trout primarily like to hang out closer to the spring where the water's cooler. And there's also a trout hatchery that's just, I think it's just a few miles down Highway 19. You'll have to fact check me in the comments, but I believe just below Eminence, Missouri, there's a trout hatchery. And this color is absolutely perfect. Kind of a blue, green, it just looks a lot like a crawdad in the water. And I always try and cup the bail whenever it goes in so it doesn't make such a big splash. Oh, one had it in its mouth. Make sure the drag set, yep, drag set good. The 3 or 4 bites that I've gotten, big bites, they all come almost, there we go, he's on, and he likes to fight good too. It's a little one, I can tell, but they fight good, smallmouth. Whoo! Just making sure I'm recording, 4 minutes in. The strategy's working. They're real small and they fight so darn hard. Gotta make sure my hook sets are a little better. That was a little bit of a goof on my part. Got one. He's not fighting, but I'm making sure that he stays. Get on the bank, buddy. Yes, and that is that. It's a very short video, but that's how I would target smallmouth in a stream. This is, it's actually officially called Sinking Creek. It's right off of the current river, but I mean, that is not a bad smallmouth at all. You can tell by the reddish orange eye, as well as no big long lateral line like a largemouth would have. And the mouth size, of course. Perfect hook set, top of the mouth. I mean, that's just beautiful. Look at that. That's amazing. So that's number 2 for the day. Got him. Oh, these fish are tiny. They're probably like 8 inches long max. So I got to get in a little deeper. But I'm thinking that this fishing slower is probably the way to go. My battery's at 78%, so that's good. I see they're schooling right there. Swimming against the current towards my jig. Like, I don't know if you can see them right there, but They're literally all surrounding my jig. It's just if any of their mouths are big enough. Alright, I have him. I just don't know if he'll stay pinned. He will. He will. Uncut fishing. Like, these are as big as they are. They're not huge smallmouth, but they're there. They are there, so that's number 3 on the day. Oh, come on. See, I know they're there. I know they are. Alright, let's walk up here and we'll see what's going on. Come on now.